electricity purchase.
Yeah, this is, I don't really have much on this. I did not prepare a memo because really not much, is nothing, basically nothing's transpired since last month, but it's just to let you know that, it's still on my radar screen. I mean, as the residents and public know that the rate caps will be coming off of electricity in the PICO area at the end of the year. The township has been working with other municipalities to look at, I'll call it the cooperative purchase of electricity, and there's a couple options that we're going to evaluate. Actually, Tredyffrin Township has a consultant that they're using, and I'm awaiting the report from Tredyffrin Township to look at these options. And I've asked our intern, Claire Bernard, who's here this evening, she's seated in the third row, to help me with this, as I've got too many things on my desk. And Claire has been working on our green program, our sustainability program, and electricity will fit right into that. So she's going to help me analyze which of these to recommend to the board.
Okay. Did you ever get a chance to find out if the township can be a primary and then the residents become a party to?
Yeah, I think you must have asked that question last month. I have a note. I have not followed up on it, but I will follow up on that.
Okay. Act 32, second alternate appointment.
Act 32, for those who aren't aware, is a state law that was adopted, Pat, when was it, a year ago?
No more than
A year and a half ago. It requires all the municipalities and school districts within the Commonwealth to go to a county-wide earned income tax collector. So again, this is a state law. It's been adopted. So this county has been working towards that. A committee was established again shortly thereafter, and we've been working towards getting our collective municipal and school district heads together. Part of that effort was to appoint members to serve on the committee. Pat was appointed as our primary member to serve on the committee. I was appointed as the first alternate, and Bob Vanilla, past board member, was appointed to be the second alternate. And what I'm asking the board to do this evening is appoint someone to replace Bob, as we really should have someone who's on the current board of supervisors to serve as that second alternate.
Do I have any, well, does anybody have any questions of Steve?
As it's set up, Steve, we should add, since we're looking for a volunteer, probably that they would only have to meet once, maybe twice a year, because you did vote a committee in November, and that committee can make minor actions, but when they come up with who they'd like to see as the collector after they've gone out and gotten votes, then the whole group, all the townships and boroughs will once again have to meet and vote on that. But it's pretty much set up that you'll meet about once a year. So it's not an every month deal.
Right.
I have a volunteer.
I think it should be someone who's got 6 years on a term.
Yeah, that's right.
Who's older, who's retired. That might
Typically, the chairman doesn't make motions, but I'll make a motion that we select Bob as the second.
I second it.
You're too quick. No, it's an important job because this organization that gets it, ends up taking over is, our financial cash flow is going to be really tied to them.
Right.
How well organized they are, and how efficient their processes are.
Right. We hope it will be a benefit to us in that category, in that sense, but yeah, we need to pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, I'm at home too, so if you get stuck, I can hang up.
So do I have a second?
Second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I can't vote, so.
3-0-1. Lindtner, am I pronouncing it right?
I believe
Zoning Hearing
so.
Board?
Right. You may recall this was before you on the other side when he was making application to the Zoning Hearing Board. This is for the property on State Road. It's kind of right around the corner from us near the high school's baseball field, where there's an existing business in the, it's not a garage, but there's, I'll call it an outbuilding for lack of a better term. And Mr. Lindtner will be purchasing this property, and he has a home occupation business where he restores wood windows, and the zoning hearing board gave him permission to operate that business out of the outbuilding. So again, you just have the decision before you to see if you have any comments or concerns.
That's right.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Thank you.
Is that a 5-day-a-week job, or 6 or 7 or 8?
It's a good question. I don't know. I've never met Mr. Lindtner. He and I only communicated via email and on the phone, and I never asked him that question. I believe it's his primary occupation. I can find out for you, but I just don't know.
I appreciate it. What's the definition of a level 2 home occupation compared to level 1 or level 3?
Well, we only have level 1s and 2s. Basically, a level 1 home occupation is more limited in scope in terms of the types of businesses, number of employees that you can have, amount of parking, things of that nature. Those uses are permitted as of right. You don't need to go to the zoning hearing board. You either qualify for them or you don't. Other businesses, certain ones like a wood restoration, wood window restoration business where it might involve some power tools or comings and goings or maybe deliveries of something that potentially have more impact on the neighborhood or permitted via special exception. And that's what we call level 2. Again, that's a broader scope of the business types, more employees, more potential impacts, although still limited. It's not like a complete business like you might see in a shopping center. But
Okay.
I'll find out for you, Bob, and I'll let the board know.
That's a good question, especially some people.
Is there any other old business?
No, that's it.
Okay.